Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RUW Decimation. And I am not doing commentary alone. I am your commentator for the evening, Alex Black, but I am also joined at the commentary table with the former owner of XPW, Max Davidson. Max, how we doing tonight, man? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. And tonight, we kick the night off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 223 pounds, Phoenix Nitro.
We are kicking things off.
I don't think anybody's good enough to come from Ohio. Jesus Christ.
We are kicking the night off with Phoenix Nitro taking on Swamp Man. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with RUW, Max Davidson, but man, both Phoenix Nitro and Swamp Man have been moving up in the ranks recently. Now, we haven't seen Phoenix Nitro in a decent amount of time, so I hope he is able to defeat and put down Swamp Man, because that'll certainly put him up in the rankings here in RUW.
Well, I hope they put on a dang good show, because I'm here and ready to see some fighting.
And now here is Swamp Man.
And his opponent, from the edge of reality, weighing in at 178 pounds, Swamp Man.
Now here is Swamp Man. And it sounds to me like these people don't really like Swamp Man. I'm hearing a lot of booing.
They probably don't know good talent and beat him in the butt.
Yeah. We are kicking things off. First match of the night. Phoenix Nitro versus Swamp Man. And Max, if you ask me, I'm ready for some action.
Me too. Let's get it on.
This is the go-home show for RUW Roadblock that will air live on Twitch. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on twitch.tv/TheAlexKelly. And the bell has sounded. And Swamp Man right off the bat with a backbreaker and the cover. Oh, only the count of one in the early goings of this contest. I mean, now look at this. Swamp Man again into a cover. Oh, only the count of two. I'm surprised he got a count of two this early into the contest. But ladies and gentlemen, as I stated, this is the go-home show for RUW Roadblock. And Max, I have to ask you, how are you feeling about Roadblock?
Who's not what we need? We need the 1, the 2, and the 3. But, oh well.
How are you feeling about Roadblock, Mr. Davidson, coming up this Sunday?
I heard that my former world heavyweight champion Judas is going to do an action, and I'm going to tell you that is going to be one hell of a match, because from what he told me, he was pissed.
Yeah, beautiful rolling unprettier by Phoenix Nitro. Only gets him the count of two, though. Judas will be in the opening contest against Lucy for the United States Championship at Roadblock. And if you ask me, I think Judas has lived up to the hype recently in RUW. He won a triple threat #1 contenders match a couple weeks back. Swampman in firm control of Phoenix Nitro at the moment, dropping the double axe handle right on the back. Oh, and delivering a stomp right to the arm. He's just picking apart Nitro piece by piece here. Cover. Oh, only the count of 2 though. Swampman needs to finish this contest. He needs to hit a big move to put Phoenix Nitro away. There's a double axe handle right from the middle rope. Now, Max, while I have you here on commentary, I have to know, in the main event of Roadblock, we have Alexander Kelly taking on the World Heavyweight Champion, Sethi, in a death match. How do you feel about that contest? What are your predictions?
Well, I think it's going to be Swampman coming over this guy, because nothing comes good out of Ohio. I gotta say that, because I'm from Georgia, the home of the Dogs. So I'm gonna tell you something. Swamp, he's gonna get it done.
Yeah, but what are your predictions for the World Heavyweight Championship main event death match at Roadblock against Alexander Kelly and the champion Sethi?
Yeah,
Oh!
I'm going to say this. Alexander Kelly, he signs my paychecks, and I love the guy, but I hope he beats the living hell out of his little brother.
Honestly, I feel like most fans in the RUW universe would agree with you. Phoenix Nitro just a little bit ago hit the crack the dome, but it didn't even knock Swampman off his feet. That is the fight in this man. And look at this, he's answering back. Oh, but Phoenix Nitro with a knee right to the midsection. What a great opening contest we're witnessing right here, my lord. Phoenix Nitro just catching Swampman with a big knee to the face in midair. Phoenix Nitro in firm control of this contest at the moment. What is he looking for here? Oh my God, he may have just broken the arm of Swampman. Oh, and now a big back elbow right to the face.
Is the referee blind? He's cheating.
Frog splash from the top. Count of 2. Oh no, I could have sworn that was it.
Well, like I said, that referee must be blind.
Now he's got him up in the fireman's carry, and there's the Dream Valley driver cover. And that secures a victory for Phoenix Nitro.
Oh, Lord. Swamp, you need to get your stuff together, because if you have to go up against him again, it's going to be just like it was today. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. You know, Swampman, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's been on a losing streak recently.
Here is your winner, Phoenix Nitro.
And he loses yet another match. Phoenix Nitro with a big win. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have some words from Judas heading into his match at Roadblock.
This is going to be interesting.
UW. It is I, Judas, the baddest motherfucker alive. And I proved it when I beat King Vampire in the first ever death match. And I beat him so bad, nobody recognized him. See, that's why I'm so sick, so twisted, so mentally unstable. And you all think you're better than me? Don't make me laugh. I don't care who you are. You can be the world heavyweight champion. The internet champion. I don't give a damn. I will beat you. I will maim you. And I will take everything that is precious to you. And if you don't believe me, ask King Vampire what I took from him. And at the next PLE, I have another victim. And I'm going to destroy him, just like I destroyed King Vampire. And I'm going to make everyone fear me.
Well, there you have it. Some words from Judas as he heads into his United States Championship match against the Raven, the Prophet, Lucy at Roadblock.
And I got to say,
What's that, Mr. Davidson?
I saw that match between King Vampire and Judas, and I'm going to tell you, if that match is anything, I'm going to say this, Lucy, you better be on your ones and twos, because that demon is going to destroy you.
Honestly, I have to say I agree with you, Mr. Davidson. Judas with some threatening messages to the United States Champion and the entire locker room. But now coming up next, we have the Madhouse Jackal taking on the OTC Roman Reigns.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from London, Kentucky, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Madhouse Jackal.
The Madhouse Jackal making his way down to the ring. You know, Jackal has been in a pretty big feud with the hardcore champion, Chris Nitro. You know, and he will have a no-holds-barred match against Chris Nitro for the hardcore championship at Roadblock. But tonight, he battles someone completely different. He battles a man representing the Shield. He battles the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. If you ask me, the Madhouse Jackal really needs to bring the fight to the OTC here tonight.
I know a little something about hardcore. And people...
Mr. Davidson says he knows a thing or two about hardcore. Maybe he knows what it takes to be a hardcore champion in this business. And the Madhouse Jackal looks ready for a fight. He looks ready for some action. As here comes the OTC Roman Reigns.
And his opponent, representing the Shield, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns making his way down to the ring. And in recent weeks, Mr. Davidson, the Shield have been running roughshod over RUW. John Moxley and Seth Rollins being the current reigning RUW World Tag Team Champions, and they will defend those titles against the #1 contenders, King Vampire and Damian Priest.
Like I said, I know a little something about King Vampire.
Was King Vampire an XPW?
He's no slouch when it comes to the mic or in that middle of that ring. So if Roman Reigns ain't... Right, man, I got confused because I'm seeing the OTC standing right there. Right, Damian Priest and King Vampire, they want to get the job for sure. They need to work together.
I agree. And, you know, last week, we saw how well they could gel together as a team, winning the Triple Threat Tornado Tag Team match against Vibe and the Men. Now, we're kicking things off here. Jackal wrenching away at the arm of Roman Reigns, but now look at this. Roman with some shots to the midsection. He's answering back. Oh, but he got caught. Jackal with the Irish whip. Oh, but the bump didn't even phase Roman. But Jackal still trying to bring the fight to him as much as he can. A very smart strategy to just try to keep Roman Reigns grounded.
I can tell you one thing. You have to literally kill this man to stop this man.
I'd have to agree with you there. You know, Alexander has assembled quite the rogues gallery in RUW whenever he debuted the Shield and then brought out Mox not too long after. Jackal, look at this. He's got Roman up against the ropes. What's he looking for here? The Madhouse. Oh my Lord. Inverted Alabama Slam. That certainly has to knock the breath out of the Tribal Chief. Now Jackal continuing the offense.
Alabama Slam that even...
Jackal tossing Roman Reigns across the ring with ease. But now Roman Reigns, look at this, there's the leapfrog. Oh, and a big clothesline almost takes the head right off the Madhouse Jackal. And the cover here. Only the count of one there. But now Roman, oh, big knee right to the side of the face. And look at this, he's taunting right over the Madhouse Jackal. Oh, but Jackal with a shot. Roman again up against the ropes, but he dumps Jackal right to the outside. And now these two just fighting right in front of our announce table here. I would be careful, Mr. Davidson. And Roman Reigns telling the fans in attendance to acknowledge him. Oh, big shot to the face of the Madhouse Jackal. Oh, but Roman caught him with a neck breaker. And Roman Reigns is fired up here. Oh, and it appears that the Madhouse Jackal... It appears that the Madhouse Jackal has been busted clean open here by those boots that Roman connected to the face. But now these two back inside the ring. Roman Reigns has the Madhouse up. Oh, and there's the flapjack. Face first on the canvas, but Jackal springs right back up. And now he's bringing the fight to the Tribal Chief. There's the overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, but now Roman, oh! Catches him with a Superman punch. Now Roman perched in the corner. And a spear. Cover. And that is a 3 count. The OTC Roman Reigns puts down the Madhouse Jackal.
Here is your winner, the OTC Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns securing the big victory over the Madhouse Jackal. But ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder, this Sunday live on Twitch, RUW Roadblock, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/TheAlexKelly. You do not want to miss this. But now, coming up next, oh, it's the general manager, Alexander Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the general manager of RUW, Alexander Kelly.
Yes, I will be. Oh, God.
The general manager, Alexander Kelly, coming out to the ring. Looks like he's got some words. Alexander Kelly will be in the main event against Sethi at Roadblock for the World Heavyweight Championship. But let's listen in to what Alexander has to say. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to RUW Decimation. I've got a few words I want to get off my chest. Last week, I issued the challenge to my younger brother, the World Heavyweight Champion, Sethi. I told him I wanted a death match. My death match. Because I would do anything and everything to get back my World Heavyweight Championship. I don't care who is holding the title, even if it is my own flesh and blood. I want to see your blood. Ever since I issued the challenge, I haven't heard anything from the champ. Sethi, this is your opportunity to prove that you are the fighting champion you want to be. Accept my challenge and give these people a reason to believe in you. Because so far, all of these people have seen nothing but a pussy. Oh. And it looks like Alexander Kelly, with his words, has now summoned the World Heavyweight Champion. Here comes Sethi.
It's going to be brother versus brother all over again.
Brother versus brother all over again. We've seen these two compete. We've seen Alexander Kelly and Lucy compete. And all three of those men are brothers. Alexander Kelly just called Sethi a pussy.
Please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, Sethi.
Some strong words from the general manager indeed. He just called the World Heavyweight Champion a pussy. How is Sethi going to react to that?
Honestly, I don't know. If that was my brother, I would smack him dead in his mouth.
Oh, Alexander, I find it quite humorous that you see me as a pussy. Because judging from the crowd reaction last week, people thought I had you beat. Plus, it took not one, but two dirty deeds to beat me. And as far as the deathmatch challenge goes, I accept. There's a reason I'm at the top of the mountain now. Because you couldn't stay there for 5 minutes. Cha-ching.
You know, I find it quite humorous, but you find it a little funny that you cashed in on a vulnerable champion. Because that totally means you're a tough guy. Listen, bud. Tomorrow night at Roadblock, you are stepping into the ring with a 100% fresh Alexander Kelly. I am getting back my title. Ever since I created this company, I have bled the colors of it. It has taken a lot of grit for opponents to keep me down. Just ask our older brother, the United States champion, Lucy. I am not someone you could just assume you can defeat. I am the type of person who enters a gunfight unarmed. And at Roadblock, I am the killer.
Such aggression being shown from the GM. I'm trembling in my shoes. I think you are underestimating me. Like I said, there's a reason I'm the champion. I was willing to cash in on you knowing damn well there was a chance the Shield could stop me, but I did it anyway. Just accept the fact that you are not as good as you once were. The last time you were relevant were your WEF days. You will not become a 6-time champion tomorrow. I will drop your ass in the middle of the ring and make you do what you do best. Make you look up at the lights and wonder where you go next. And if you ask me, I think your Shield brethren all have a better chance than you ever will. See you Sunday.
Oh, some bold words being traded back and forth from the general manager and the world heavyweight champion. Sethi accepted the deathmatch challenge. We are in for a war in the main event of Roadblock, ladies and gentlemen. What did you think of that, Mr. Davidson?
I can tell you one thing, that is going to be one hell of a match. And I hope that Alex, because if he can't lose everything.
Mr. Davidson says that he hopes Alexander Kelly wins that match in the main event, because if he doesn't, he will lose everything. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is main event time. And I do apologize that we only have 3 matches, but most of our talent will be competing at Roadblock. And the general manager, Alexander Kelly, figured that it would be okay for them to preserve their energy. So ladies and gentlemen, main event time, as we have the Spartan, Brandon Collins, going one-on-one against the former RUW Intercontinental Champion, JT.
I don't know these people, but I can tell you one thing. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a match. Because if you know what to do, you get it done. And I think JT is going to get it done tonight.
The following contest is your main event of the evening and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing Vibe from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Spartan, Brandon Collins.
Mr. Davidson, you may not know who these people are, but man, let me tell you, you are in for a treat whenever you have both Brandon Collins and JT in a ring. But you are in for an even bigger treat when you have both of them in the same ring. This is your main event of RUW Decimation here tonight. Mr. Davidson, like I said, you are in for a treat.
I hope they think about this he brings up-and-coming talent.
And his opponent, from East Bernstadt, Kentucky, weighing in at 217 pounds, JT.
We all remember when the Spartan Brandon Collins made his debut. He debuted in the World Tag Team Championship Tournament to crown the first ever champions. And the winners of that tournament were Chris Nacho and Lumberjack. But JT, he goes way back. JT started in WEF and then worked his way into RUW. So these two, with the agility that they have, standing face to face in your main event, there's a Northern Lights suplex. Oh, and a count of 2 this early into the contest. I'm a little surprised by that.
I am too.
But now JT, he's continuing the heavy offense on the Brandon Collins. There's a DDT right there.
Has anyone said that JT looks like, what's that guy's name from WWE? Sammy Uso. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Sammy Uso.
Yeah, I think he looks just like him.
You think JT looks like Sami Zayn?
Exactly, and I don't mean that as a compliment.
Oof. Well, nonetheless, JT is currently answering back in this contest. I apologize for the little bit of technical difficulties. Didn't know we had a little bit of a lag, but you know, it's no big deal. JT with a crossbody. But now Brandon with a jawbreaker.
These boys know that they cannot win outside of the ring, but I can tell you one thing, they're going to put on a hurting on each other doing this.
Yeah, Brandon Collins just turned JT inside out. Now these two fighting on the outside. Oh, but JT answering back with a shot right to the midsection. But now Brandon rolls back inside the ring. And he's telling JT that that's where he wants this action to be. But JT, oh, never mind. Brandon Collins answering back with some elbow shots to the midsection. Oh, and going after that arm. Very smart strategy to target the limbs. Oh! I don't think he got enough of it. But he got some of it. Look at this, beating the hell out of JT.
I'm going to give this young and up-and-comer a little piece of advice. You always pick a target and you go for it, no matter what.
I agree with you. Oh, Brandon was probably looking for a super kick there, but now JT. Oh, these two just going back and forth in our main event here. Brandon with the Irish whip and the knee of glory connects. Cover. Oh, only a count of 2 though. JT showing great resilience there. Oh, but now springing right back up, but Brandon ascending up to the top rope and takes down JT with an elbow. And I also wanted to say, Mr. Davidson, anytime you would like to do commentary with us and you're available for a booking, we are happy to have you, my man.
Oh. There's some talk about with me and Alexander Kelly, and if he signs that, if he puts the heroes behind it, I guarantee you Max Davidson will be right beside you from now on.
And I would love to have you, man. Brandon stomping away at the arm of JT. Yeah. Oh, frog splash right from the top. Hook of the leg. And Brandon Collins secures the victory over JT.
I cannot believe this, but I give it to this.
Here is your winner, Brandon Collins.
He is who he is.
He certainly did here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, that'll just about do it for this week's episode of Decimation. Do not forget to join us on Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for RUW Roadblock. Please tune into that. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here.